This is my review of the Gretis Milk Frother. So what you see here is what I received in the box, and let's go through it. So this is your frother. It stands 7 inches high, and when it's on the base, it's 8 inches high. So let's look inside. Pop the top. Now inside is the whisker. This has kind of a magnetic base, and you just slip it right there on the center peg, and you can whisk. If you just wanted to heat milk, you would take that out. But I'm going to make some hot milk froth, so we're going to leave that in. Also, please note that, let's see, right up here are some words. Max with an icon, and below it, another max with another icon. Let's see if I can get in there to show you. I will definitely be putting a picture. There we go. So underneath the lower max, you might be able to see sort of a little line. And I'm pointing that out because I think the line represents minimum. In their directions, they refer to filling up between the max and the minimum lines for hot milk froth, but there's no MIN written anywhere in this cylinder. So I have deduced that the line that is very faint that goes around here, you'll see it, I think that's minimum. So in any case, I'm only filling to the lower max line for hot milk froth. That's enough for me. It's about 4.2 ounces, I believe. So let's get going. You're going to press it 1 time for hot milk froth or 2 times for cold milk froth. I'm having a hot cup of coffee, so I'm going to make hot milk froth. Okay, so I'm going to put on the base, and when you do, you'll notice that this will light up purple 3 times. That indicates you're connected to a power source. This is the base, okay? So let's do this. I'm going to add my milk. I'm using 1% because I tried it with almond milk, and as much as I love almond milk, it doesn't froth. 1% will froth, and that's enough for me. Put the lid on securely. It's kind of like a suction cup, very good seal. And we're going to press the button 1 time. Let's go. It's very quiet. Now, pretty soon that lid will steam over and you won't be able to see through the lid. So while that's doing that, it takes about 2 minutes. And while that's happening, I'm going to talk about the directions. So the directions are a little inaccurate. Where it says frothing the milk, the hot milk froth, it refers to pouring it between the max and the minimum. And so just note that I believe it's that lower max line is really what you want to fill it to for frothing hot milk. And actually on the Amazon website, it has a very good video and good pictures about the item. So I would really refer to that for some information. And then of course you have to read through the directions because there is other good information about using it first by running it through a heat cycle of just water twice before we use it. That gets all the extra particles and stuff off that comes from the manufacturer. If you wanted just to heat milk, you would pull out the whisking center portion and follow the same process. Okay, so when it winds down, it goes slower, it goes quieter, and you're going to see this little red button here is going to blink off eventually. And I've already made my hot cup of coffee. See, it's blinking there. It's winding down. I've made my coffee. I'm going to slide it in here. Now, getting this off, first of all, I'm going to take it off the base, and I'm going to open it up, and it's tough. This is really suctioned in here. I promise you, I'm not weak. Okay, there we go. Ooh, it was really on there, wasn't it? All right. Now, look what we have here. Ooh wee. Look at this. Gorgeous, stiff peaks. That's what I wanted. That's hot milk froth. perfect, perfect, perfect. It's stainless steel inside. I was thinking, am I gonna scratch it by using a spoon? I might get myself a plastic spoon next time, but I'm doing it gently. I could pour that hot milk in my coffee if I wanted to, but I just wanted some milk froth. That looks beautiful. Beautiful, soft peaks. That's enough for me. I top it off with a little coconut sugar because I drink it black and unsweetened. So that's a little treat. So there's my milk froth. That's beautiful. So I really like this machine. Like I said, I tried it with almond milk and that just didn't work for me. But the 1% was fine. I don't think that you can probably use like a heavy cream. It says clearly in the directions, you know, you don't melt butter in here, don't put oil in here. You really want to take care of this. And you also want to rinse it with hot water soon after you've used it. So not when it's hot, it's a little hot right now. But once it cools down a little bit, make sure you rinse this out real good. Wipe it out with a dry cloth, but you're not like submerging this in any kind of water because your source is at the bottom here. You have to keep that protected. So if that gets wet, it'll get damaged. So you're just rinsing out the bowl here and drying it off with the cloth. I want to say that it came with this tool, but nowhere in the directions or even on the website can I find out what it's for. So I think that when you take out that whisking ring, maybe you can use this to brush debris that may build up there, perhaps. You know, it's a soft enough brush. So I'm gonna keep it in my tool drawer in case I find out how to use it. But in the meanwhile, I don't think I'm gonna need it for right now. So I'm really excited about this frother. It did exactly what it said it was going to do. And now I'm gonna sign off and enjoy my delicious cup of joe. So I give this a solid 2 thumbs up. Enjoy.